right. I think we're live now. There we go. People are filtering in now. What's up, Jacob? Super God, Yassine, GM, Dude, Custom, Storming, Paul G. There's the homies. What's up, everybody? Sorry, I'm hella scruffy right now. This is like a super impromptu video. I don't even have all my lights on. 1 second. There we go. It's brighter now. What's up, everybody? Filtering in. What's good? People are already disliking, man? Come on. It's all good. It's all good. Anyway, guys, I wasn't planning to do a video today or anything, but I saw this news that was been like on Twitter and I guess just all over the place about this Nike executive getting fired or like leaving on her own, I guess, following a report that her son's sneaker business, her reseller sneaker business, uh, they got caught for it basically. And this exec was like a 25 like they've been in the business with Nike for 25 years, basically, which is a very, very long time. And she had to step down because of all of this stuff. So basically, I wanted to talk about this and get like your guys' opinion on this because, dude, this is wild. Like, this is messed up. So if you guys don't know the backstory, let me fill you in on this. I'm reading this from Bloomberg. The title says Nike executive leaves following a report about son's business. Nike Inc. executive Ann Hebert abruptly left the company following a Bloomberg Businessweek report about her son operating a business reselling sneakers and using a credit card in her name. And now Ann Hebert is like the main executive for North America Nike, which is a big freaking deal. Like she's up there, dude. So she's very high up there, and she had to step down, I guess, because of this. I guess it's a controversy. I'm not sure. Hebert, who served as vice president and general manager of North America, departed Monday, effective immediately. Nike said in a brief statement. She's been in the role since last June, overseeing Nike's sales, marketing, and merchandising in the region. So I guess she's a 25-year Nike employee, but she's just been in that VP role for a year. Only a year, and then she got messed up. So executive spent 25 years with Beaverton, Oregon-based company, and they will be announcing a new leader for North America shortly. Basically, this kid, Joe Hebert and son, a college dropout. Damn, these guys are putting him on blast. College dropout makes a living as a sneaker reseller. Known to his customers as West Coast Joe, he started reselling streetwear in high school and now flips hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of shoes each month. Dude, this is crazy. She stole 3 pairs of Air Mags? Okay, wait. I'll read all the comments after. Let me finish the story for the people that don't know what's going on. So Anne said she didn't reply to emails being questioned about the report, but Nike representative said the executive disclosed relevant information about her son's business back in 2018. So she kind of knew about this for 2 years, I guess. The company said at the time Hebert did not violate company policy, privileged information, or conflicts of interest. So yeah, that's interesting. After Hebert's departure, a spokesperson for Nike said the executive made the decision to resign. Herbert didn't respond for questions immediately. And so I guess this kid's business is like, he has a name for it. I can't find the name. What's it called? West Coast Streetwear. So have you guys heard of that before? West Coast Streetwear? I've never heard of that. Let me look that up. West Coast Streetwear. One of the hits on Google is West Coast Streetwear Mom. All right. That's funny, dude. Oh, this kid's probably getting put on blast on Instagram right now. Yo, okay. That's messed up. Okay, so if you guys are just checking in, head over to this guy. I guess his Instagram is west.coast.streetwear on Instagram. And I'm guessing this is the kid, but dude, he's literally just straight up posting like all of these pictures of like boxes and boxes and boxes of, well, he has Yeezys too, I guess, but there's a lot of Jordans in here. A lot of Jordan 11s in one picture. The Flint 13s, it looks like, in another. a whole bunch of Jordan 1s. And I mean, I guess that's nothing out of like the realm of possibility, because there's a lot of like young kids posting like massive pictures like this with just copying a bunch of shoes. But this is pretty bold, to be like, he's the kid here, like he's the son of this executive, Ann, right? And he's posting these pictures. Like, you can put two and two together pretty easily, I feel like, on this, which is crazy. Um, yeah, his face is blurred out in every picture, but still, it's like, I think people knew about this guy being as like, that Ann Hebbert's kid. So that's interesting. Um, but yeah, I guess there was an actual shop too. Let me open up this streetwear shop. What's he selling these shoes for? Okay. So if you go to his shop, westcoaststreetwear.shop, it literally just is like a landing page where it says we'll be right back, sign up for our newsletter. So I guess he got shut down online too. Interesting, interesting. We can finish up this story on CNBC though. Let's see. What? Okay, so basically this kid Joe, he was using his mom's credit card to make purchases for his resale business, West Coast Streetwear. And he spent more than $100,000 on the card to buy limited edition shoes and flip them for profit. All right, this is getting a little bit confusing. Sorry, I just ate, so I'm like coughing a bunch. Comment that she was high to be removed from what he's doing. So it doesn't sound like she knew anything about this at all, which is even worse, man. That's messed up. So originally I thought it was the mom, like it was her credit card and he was just like using it and she knew about it. But it sounds like he signed up for this card like on his own, which is kind of crazy. Oh, what's up? Jacob's in the chat. You want to jump on the call, Jacob? Should get you on here and get your thoughts on here. But yeah, dude, this girl has been, or this lady, Ann, she's been working here since 1995, climbed her way up to hold positions including head of sales in Nike, head of Nike's Asia Pacific and Latin America divisions, and ultimately head of North America. God dang. And she just lost that job after all that work because her 19-year-old kid wants to sell sneakers on the side. Like, good on him, I guess, for hustling and stuff, right? Like, I get it. Like, he's trying to do what everybody else is doing, right? Selling sneakers and whatnot. But, bro, like, don't use your mom's name on this stuff. Like, what was the point? Like, he could have put any name on that card. It doesn't sound like he was getting backdoor from Nike, like, factories and stuff. He was buying it for resale. It says from, like, backdooring from, like, Foot Locker and all this other stuff. And unless Foot Locker knows like Ann's name, I guess, on the card, then maybe he'll get special preferential treatment. But bro, I don't know. Listening to this while photographing products, but we should do a live soon for sure, fam. All right, love you, Jacob. Jacob's always hustling, so that's why I figured he wouldn't be able to jump on anyway. Keep grinding, bro. But yeah, so it doesn't sound like he was like using the mom's name to like backdoor stuff per se. It was just using the credit card. So I don't know why she would like have to take heat for that. If anything, this is like, how old is he? 19? He could get tried for an adult. That's like fraud, like identity theft, Definitely getting slots. Mom was in charge of the sneakers app. I didn't see that. Really? Where's, okay, you guys got to send me to where these reports are. I just checked CNBC. I checked Bloomberg. I can click on, I guess, business journals. But I don't think she's in charge of sneakers app. Dude, all of these articles are kind of vague too. Unless it's like you guys are hearing this from like through the grapevine kind of stuff. But yeah, I don't see any of this about her being like with sneakers and backdooring all of that stuff. I don't know. This is just really sad though. It doesn't sound like she knew about it at all. That's why. Oh, Nice Kicks wrote an article. Let's see. Controversial interview. What? The kid was interviewed? This just gets weirder and weirder. So with Bloomberg Business Week, he openly disclosed all of this information. What? What the heck is going on? This guy knowingly told a business journal about his like reselling stuff, And he didn't think that they were gonna do like more like due diligence and kind of like check out what's going on. Better known because of his how they covered there. Scaling a business gained lots of attention, especially when he claimed. Oh, right here is what you guys are talking about. In the process of scaling his business, he gained lots of attention, especially when he claimed to have found 4 pairs of the legendary Nike mags in an abandoned storage unit. Since then, things seem to have cooled off on a personal level, understandable given the growth that reselling has seen. All right, so anybody can kind of claim that. I don't know. Maybe that's kind of where some conspiracy is. Maybe the mom like had hookups for Air Mags, but even then, I don't think she would do that. Like there's no way you get to that position in Nike by doing things like super dirty and like backdooring shoes and stuff. She doesn't need that. She was grinding to get up there, so I don't imagine she would jeopardize that just to help out her son's resale business. Who knows? Exactly, Halo, exactly. Your own seed betray you. Damn. Not the seed, he says. That's messed up. That's true, though. As a result of the Business Week article, Joe revealed. Okay, so nobody knew about him, I guess, until the Business Week article came out. Joe revealed his identity and in turn revealed the true identity of his mother. So dumb. Once he published this information, it seems there is too much uncertainty in regards to Ann levels of involvement, whose financial statements. Oh, wow. So he made the West Coast Sneakers into an LLC, and his mom was on the financial statements. Bro, she can't even defend herself then because it's on the financial logs. God dang, that's messed up. Adding fuel to the fire, it was outlined that Ann's role was instrumental in accelerating our consumer directed offense, which has proved critical to fuel sneaker reselling. Whoa, okay, so a lot of flags were raised, right? All right, and so Team Nike, like their actual like statement about this, I guess they posted. I'm sharing that Ann Hebert, VP GM of North America Geography, has decided to step down from Nike effective immediately. We thank Ann for her more than 25 years with Nike and wish her well. We will announce Ann's plans to backfill shortly. In the interim, I will work closely. Oh shoot, okay. And like for sure, like this is vernacular, like the wording and stuff. If you guys don't know, the wording and stuff of this about her stepping down, she didn't. It's basically being forced to step down, right? Like she doesn't honestly like want to leave the position, or she wasn't fired, but she was pressured so much like she could either be fired or you can choose to step down, which is nicer and it kind of like saves face a little bit. So she was forced to step down. It wasn't like she chose on her own to step down. Um but yeah, that's basically all the information that I can find on this, dude. I I don't know. I feel bad. Like you guys know, we're pretty heavy into the sneaker reselling side of things, like the whole thing with the mystery boxes and stuff. I mean, we resell sneakers. That's what we do on this channel. And so I understand like the grind that people are trying to do to make some money by reselling, but I've never been a fan of backdooring. I've never been a fan of like doing things like illegally or like a list. Like I don't know what the heck this is. This is kind of ridiculous. I'm looking at his IG now, but I feel like you got to do business the right way. And especially when you're in a position where your mom is like big time, bro. Like she's been busting her butt for you. Like she was working. If she was working at Nike for 25 years and he's 19, that means she was working there for 6 years before he was even born. So this mom was grinding, dude, grinding his whole life. His whole life, he's been growing up with Nike products and stuff, getting it for free probably from the mom. But to do it on this level is ridiculous. Like, how does this not hit in your head where you're like, probably I shouldn't be doing this if my mom is like the, VP of Nike. Like, there's probably some stuff going on. I don't want to get in trouble. I love my mom. But yeah, this is, I don't know, this is something else, man. Like, he started off with Supreme. That stuff is okay, because it has no connection to Nike, nothing to do with the mom, entrepreneurship. Like, I get it. That's cool. But when you start dabbling in sneakers, bro, like, stay in your own lane and don't try to like veer off into your mom's lane. Like there can only be trouble for that. So I don't know. I have sympathy a lot for the mom. I hope she finds a job. I'm sure she will. Maybe with like Adidas or New Balance or something. She worked her butt off, has all the experience. So hopefully somebody picks her up. She's a free agent now. And for this kid, I don't know. What do we think about this kid, guys? What do we think, chat? I want to hear. Clout chasing. Yep, for sure. Yeah, that's true. If you well, so Taylor Malone says if your mom's VP, why would you want to be like sneaker reselling anyway? You're pretty much set for life. That's true, but I understand the grind. Like he doesn't want to use mom's money, maybe. Wait, I just caught myself. Doesn't want to use mom's money, but he has a credit card with his mom's name on it. So you know what? I don't know. He would clear. Wait, let me see this. He would clear out good bricks before he would let his Discord members know. Oh, he has a Discord too. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Where's this Discord? Let me try to find that. SB Mitch just entered the chat talking about this. I'm guessing it's West Notify. Oh yeah, this is the cook group. So there's a cook group called West.Notify if you guys want to look it up. West.Notify, made by chefs for chefs. That's cheesy. Made by chefs for chefs. That's all right. $50 a month. Joe Mama joke. That's funny. All right. Home of West Bricks. $50 a month. Discord group. That's expensive. All right. And SB Mitch is saying that he would reap all the benefits of like these, wherever they're trying to buy their supply and stuff when he finds like the restocks or whatever, buy up as much as he can, and then he lets the Discord know, which is pretty dishonest, bro. Like if you're opening a Discord and people have to pay like $50 to get this information, they should be getting the same like access at the exact same time as everybody else, to get like a lead start and then give them everybody else the scraps after they're already paying a monthly. Like that's pretty messed up in my opinion. That is a freaking good point. Who said this? Soul Amazing. I would have tried to get a job with Nike if my mom was working at Nike. Yes and no. Conflict of interest stuff might be hard to do with Nike. I can't remember what's the term for when you have like family loyalty or you bring your family in and stuff. There's a term for it in business, but yeah, it's kind of tough to bring in your own people. DNA Show did a video with the Joe Kid. Oh no, did he? Well, I'm sure DNA Show probably didn't know about this. Let me look this up. Joe or West Coast sneakers. Nepotism. Thank you. I knew somebody would know it. I don't know why. I knew that and it just went past my head. All right, West Coast sneakers. Oh, right here. Oh no, 6 months ago. Oh no, he made two videos. 5,000 plus shoes in this 19-year-old secret warehouse DNA show. 39,000 views. That's a good amount of views. And then I guess the same kid too. Sneaker bots made this 19-year-old a fortune selling shoes. Oh, and I can't play the video obviously. I'm on my phone right now, that's why, and I can't share screens and stuff. But this kid he's wearing sunglasses, a backwards hat, and obviously a face mask because of COVID. But he's trying to keep his identity a secret. So yeah, he wants the clout, but at the same time, at least he was trying to like cover up a little bit. I guess save face, literally save face. I gotta watch this video. The sneaker bots one is 15 minutes on DNA Show's channel. The second one is two 15-minute videos. Okay, so very, very interesting. Also, there are flags here, I guess, too. Like, I don't want to give the mom like too much like leeway, I guess, because when you think about it, right? Like, if this kid's probably still living with her, right? If he's 19 and whatnot. So, how does a parent, like, a loving parent and whatnot, not realize like your son has like a business? They don't check in on the warehouse and stuff. Like, she's not asking questions like, how the heck did you get all this supply and stuff? Where is this coming from? So she must have known about it. And I would also think like she would probably check like how are you getting the money for this, right? But I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of like things that are not like known in this like articles and stuff, so it's hard to say. But there's definitely some weirdness going on because I think I'm gonna be a dad soon too, right? I would want to make sure that my kid's doing everything legit, and if I saw the blow up and stuff, I'd be kind of like, what's going on here? You're either selling drugs or you're doing something, right? Like, this doesn't make sense how you got all this money. I didn't give it to you, so how the heck did you make all of this? So there's something fishy there. As a parent, I would have checked in, but I don't know. Maybe they have some kind of weird family dynamic or something, right? No, he doesn't go to college. I read in the thing he's a college dropout, is what it said. I don't know. Maybe he still goes, but the article said that he's a college dropout. She knew 100%. It was on her tax. Oh, that's an interesting point, right? It was on the taxes. Because if you make a credit card under your mom's name and it's on the LLC, then yeah, you should see the taxes. That's an interesting point. What is she doing then? What the heck is going on? I don't know. I don't want to point any fingers. Maybe they're both in the wrong here, but I'm glad like Nike kind of stepped in and kind of like changed the corruption factor by like kicking them out or like forcing her out, I guess. It is a bad look, but I will say this. I will say this. If this girl, Anne, is getting kicked out of her position for the sneaker reselling like controversy or quote unquote scandal, where is the backlash from Marcus Jordan? Where is it? I don't know. So this VP of Nike, been working there 25 years. She got kicked out because of sneaker reselling. But Nike's not going to pressure Marcus Jordan for backdooring all of those Jordan 1 trophy rooms. I don't know. We're talking about nepotism earlier, right? Family gives you all of these advantages, I guess. So I don't know. Yeah, very, very interesting, man. She was chasing the clout too. No way. The clout she had was her name tag on her desk saying VP of Nike. That was the clout. She didn't win 6 ratings. Oh no, these guys coming in here with the jokes. I mean, it's true though, but Jordan has a lot of pull, and I'm guessing that's why exactly. Like, Marcus will never is like basically untouchable with Nike because, you mess with the Jordan family, even if they have like Marcus and Michael don't have like the best relationship or whatever from all of the reports. Family should still be everything, and a name and a legacy is everything, right? So, yeah, I'm guessing if they shut him down, then that would have rubbed Jordan the wrong way, and if they lose Jordan, bro, that's millions, if not billions of dollars down the drain if he walks. So I get that, but still, like, that one was so blatant too. Like, there should be some kind of repercussions, like close up the store or something. Like, I don't know, if this lady's being forced out for like not even like directly doing this stuff, then I don't know, that is something weird there. Oh, dude, hold on, that's something else that I wanted to check after this. Like, all of this happened in after hours of the stock market. So I want to see if there was any movement in the prices after she left. I'm She's only the VP. I wouldn't guess that it's a big hit. And if anything, it might move up. Um, just because there's just so much media attention on the word Nike right now. So it looks like at closing, it closed at 137. Where's after hours? I'm just gonna open up Webull over here. What am I doing? Nike. Okay, so no, it closed at 137.45. It's going for 138-ish now, 138-ish. So it actually went up since the news. Yeah, a VP doesn't have that much pull in the stock, but I figured it'd be good to look at just in case. Very, very interesting stuff. No, you didn't. Did you really, SB? SB Mitch said he bought shares of Nike at $70 each. What? That's wild. Okay. Should have invested in West Coast sneakers. Short that stock. That one is tanking right now. It'll be interesting to see what he does. Like, if he stops entirely, like with the Cook Group and stuff too. If you guys are in that Cook Group for whatever reason, I want to know. It's priced in. Oh my god. Yeah, if you guys are in that Cook Group, I wonder if he's gonna stop it or what he has to do there. Like, I don't know. Assuming like the mom is coming home today to no job, she had to clear out her office and stuff. That conversation at the Hebert household is not going to be a good one. I'm assuming this kid is not going to be reselling sneakers anymore. And it's interesting too. One thing I did notice, kind of sketchy, kind of sketchy. Let me pull back my tab over here. Well, not sketchy. It's just kind of weird. But this kid, West Coast Sneakers Instagram. Where'd I go? Instagram. Nope. West Coast Sneakers. Oh my gosh, there's so many different West Coast sneakers. Hold up, let me pull this up. There, no, is that the one? Bro, what's going on here? Did they just ban his account? West Coast sneakers. Streetwear, sorry, that's why I'm typing it in wrong. Streetwear. West Coast sneakwear, streetwear mom. It's so funny on Google. Nah, his Instagram's still up. But it's interesting too because what I did notice is like I'm looking on here. His followers do include like a lot of like people that I do know in the game, like sneaker shop owners and stuff, follow this account. So I'm not sure if they were buying from him and stuff, which is interesting. But yeah, I guess he was a lot more reputable than some people might think. Very, very interesting. That is a lot of supply though. It's West Coast bricks. Interesting. Thank you guys. Yeah, I don't know why I was looking up sneakers. Yeah, this is very interesting though. I mean, like, there's so much attention right now, right, on just reselling things in general. Reselling is a hot word. Like if you just check out Google and stuff, like search terms, it's pretty up there. Because sneaker reselling obviously has been around for a while, and that's kind of where everybody got like their feet wet and stuff. But then obviously now, like reselling cards and stuff is the move, right? Pokemon, basketball, football cards, and then even more so recently, which I kind of can talk about in this video too, is the NBA Top Shot stuff. And I'll talk about that really quick, but hold up. LK said, I like these live chat. Maybe there's a chance you could do more of these with Johanna. Bro, yeah, I really want to do that, L. Appreciate the donation. Thank you so much. There is a fan line. I'm not sure how you access the fan line, but I'm going to go research it so we can get you guys involved. I think you guys can call. Whoa. Okay, wait. Another one from Kevin Harris. Kevin Harris donated $5. Read the Complex article. Pretty damning. Oh, shoot. Here we go. Complex. Wait, are you talking about Marcus Jordan or West Coast? West Coast streetwear. Let me check out Complex real fast. I don't. Oh yeah, it's Complex. Okay, 1 second. It was written by Brendan Dunn. All right. Brendan Dunn wrote a very good article actually on the Marcus Jordan controversy. Me and SB Mitch on our last live talked about it. He's a pretty good writer. I respect it. The reseller insisted. Well, how's this? Okay, here's some new information. The reseller insisted to the story's author that his personal connection to a Nike exec not to be written about in the piece and cut off communication after it was brought up. Dude, you can't go into an interview think they want like juicy stories. Of course, if you like disclose that you're the son of a Nike exec, they're gonna like make that into a big thing. That's clickbait for sure. Joe Hebert reached via a third party, did not respond to question or comment for the story. Okay. Okay, so yeah, this is a good one. Appreciate that. Sorry, I can't remember the guy's name that did the donation. Let me pull back. Kevin Harris. This is a great article. Says Nike does not permit its employees to participate in sneaker reselling. Obviously, the practice of buying shoes at the retail price only to sell at higher resale prices is still taboo. And yeah, she knew about it in 2018. She disclosed it. No violation of company policy. Question whether it was gaining unfair access. Okay. Okay. So this is where it's coming in. People were like starting to question the authenticity of the 6 pairs. Now it's 6 pairs. I thought it was 4. 4 pairs of Nike Air Mags, which he found in a storage unit in January 2020. Speculating they might have been obtained through nefarious means. I like that word, nefarious. All right. One source claims that Joe would buy his pairs in large quantities from Nike outlets using his mother's discount and resell them later. From outlet pairs? Why are you buying outlet pairs if you have all this power with Nike? That's kind of weird. Oh, oh, interesting. Okay, so people were right about this. Is a good article. You're right. Ann Hebert's purview at Nike included its Nike Sneakers app, a destination for coveted product where shoes regularly sell out immediately. Oh, interesting. So she did have a hand in the sneakers app. Very, very interesting. Hebert's business describes him using bots to comprise online launches. mentioning that he rang up 132,000 in one morning for launch of Kanye West sneakers on the artist's Yeezy supply site. So that's not as relevant, right? Like if he's buying up Yeezys and stuff that has no connection to Nike, bots can do that if you have enough bots and enough money. So that's not as sketch. One thing that this is all speculation, by the way, guys. I'm not sure if this is legit or not, right? If Anne did have her hands in sneakers app, and she's at the executive level, then she has potential access to code for sneakers app or Nike.com even, where maybe that's how like you can like there's some manipulation potentially involved there. I'm not sure though. That's all speculation, right? So okay, wait, sorry. This article ends. I was kept scrolling and I was looking for more information. After that, it ends with the same card, a corporate American Express, was registered in his mother's name, and then it's just done. That's the end of the article. People with Amex always got to tell you to have an Amex. That's so funny. All right, that was a good article. We learned a little bit more. But yeah, so complex report bots being used by insiders of Nike. I saw that other one too. You're right. Well, okay, so I don't think it's changing algorithms or whatnot, but yeah, and it is a reach. I understand where you guys are coming from, but it is potentially there. Like oh, she does have like the ins and outs of how it works potentially. So it could just be like if you create like this account at this time, you're more likely to something or whatever. It's potentially possible, and the fact that this kid is using bots and he has like a family member that has coding and stuff or works with directly with the sneakers app, there is sketchy potentials there, and we'll never know. We'll never know unless he discloses it. He has a big mouth apparently in this interview. Um, but yeah, there could definitely be corruption there for sure. Very, very sad, dude. That's very sad. Okay. Well, that's basically it, guys. So basically, we don't know what's gonna happen with this kid. I want to see what happens next on social media. I might give him a follow just for that. Seeing if he's gonna post anything or on stories and stuff. If you guys do hear anything, tweet at me or tag me in something because I want to see what happens with this kid. Um, these kind of people, these kind of like corrupt people, they always go back to the same stuff. So I'm assuming he's gonna go back to reselling or his cook group's still gonna stay active. He's not gonna quit. Pierre, 132,000 in one morning. Everybody needs to spread that love to the Untied store. I love you, Pierre. You're the man, bro. I don't even have 132,000 in product on there. Yeah, so that's that, guys. You guys can go read the articles. I'm sure we're going to see a lot more information in the days to come. But I did promise you guys that I wanted to talk a little bit about NBA Top Shot too. Now, this NBA Top Shot stuff is interesting. I did mention like we're talking about reselling stuff, reselling sneakers, and then it moved into like reselling cards or no, it went in from sneakers to reselling Funkos to reselling cards to reselling somewhere in there is like swimming pools during COVID, which is the stupidest one. And then it goes into reselling these things called NBA Top Shots. Now, I actually did like a lot of like research into this because it's a very strange thing, and it's so new that it's like not a lot of people know what's going on with this, right? NBA Top Shot apparently it's very very hyped right now, like in terms of like social media presence. Everybody's tweeting about it, talking about it. If you guys watch ESPN, they're always bringing it up, the announcers and stuff. Top Shot is like this company, I guess, that's working hand in hand with the NBA, and essentially what they do is they have like this crypto kind of thing where they own the rights to certain videos and stuff that ESPN played or that the NBA played on like TV and stuff. And I can't remember the exact wording for it, but it's like NFT stands for non fungible tokens. I don't know what the heck a non fungible token is. I just know it as an NFT. But a non fungible token basically is like it's crypto where there's a unique set of like code or whatever that you can put in where you can't get that access to the code anymore, and it's only validated through this code and whatnot. So basically, what happens is they're like trying to create like crypto stuff through this coding where it's creating these top shot moments that have like a set number of like 5,000, and after that 5,000 you'll never be able to touch it again unless you buy from that already set of 5,000, right? So it's the exact same thing as like sneakers and stuff, supply and demand. However, right now there's a lot of demand and there's like no supply, so that's where these guys are making so much money right now because literally they're just talking about it all the time. So people are trying to buy these packs and stuff, hoping they'll hit a LeBron James, a Zion Williamson, uh, all of the hype NBA players, so that they can try to resell it. Because some of these things are selling for 3,000, 5,000, I think even 184,000 for a LeBron moment or something. So you can just basically compare it to cards, but they're like an online card, you know. And so the whole thing with this is like people are seeing it as like the future per se, where since everything is moving to blockchain and everything is moving on to like the internet and stuff, and everybody's thinking that crypto is the future or whatnot for commerce, why would the card industry and the reselling industry not move into this NFT stuff where everything can be like controlled per se? You can't make fakes with the NFT because coding and stuff. You can't make fakes, so that would like cut out a lot of problems. And they all have these unique codes and stuff, and you can trade them around like currency, and it's all online. And they've been doing this with art. I've heard for a while this NFT stuff. I think even Logan Paul or somebody was doing like this stuff before it even Top Shot came around. So it's been around, but this Top Shot stuff got so much like popularity because they've been like having like NBA players and stuff open up these packs, reselling these things, talking about it, tweeting about it. And trust me, once like a goat, actually not a goat, once like a high tier NBA player starts talking about it, bro, it's over. Like it's gonna be over. LeBron, as soon as he tweets about it, it's GG, boys. Like this thing is gonna blow up because only right now there's like Josh Hart talking about it. I see JJ Redick, my boy, talking about it. Like smaller NBA players, because I'm sure these guys are probably getting paid in the background by NBA Top Shot or some kind of like deal or something to open these packs and like promote it or whatever. Um, but yeah, once like somebody really big comes in, then I think that's when it's just gonna blow up. But it kind of already is blowing up. My concern with this and why I'm not super heavily like a believer just yet, I did buy this pre-sale pack that they did, I think on Sunday or something. I bought one of those, so I'll open it up later. But I bought one to mess around. But I would never go to the marketplace and buy like these common tiers that are selling around right now. I'm opening up the page. John Wall, $132 lowest ask. Trey Young, what is this? Just as Trey Young handles $950. RJ Barrett, $67. Luca, 424. John Morant, 188. Clint Capella, 59. Like these are very, very high prices, guys. And again, the pack is $9. So everything basically that means is like everything in the pack is money right now because the supply is so low. But I want you guys to realize something here. Like, even though the supply is low, these things are still listed as common. Like common is common, like common is not something super crazy. You think about opening up a pack of Pokemon cards, how much of that is rubbish, and then you get the one holographic. And so right now those commons are blowing up in value and stuff, but once like a whole bunch of more packs and stuff are open, more commons like are flooding the market and stuff, that's when these prices will actually go back down, because supply is starting to like cater to the demand, so it's going to even out eventually, and then these prices aren't sustainable. Like I don't know anybody who's going to want to buy like, let's find a good example over here. These are all kind of popular players right now. Come on, give me a weak player right now. Not a weak, but Ish Smith. I don't know. Is Ish Smith doing good right now? I don't think he is. But like like I'm not going to spend $103 for an Ish Smith steal on February 23rd, 2020. That doesn't sound sustainable to me. I think people are just buying in right now because they're hoping to get into the ground floor with anything, right? Bitcoin, if you got into the ground floor, you're a rich man. Same thing with like these cards, sneakers. So they're trying to like hopefully like get in the ground floor, but I don't see it like being sustainable down the line because when you guys are creating ask prices, you need a buyer to actually buy that ask, right? So how many people are in the market to buy Ish Smith? I don't know. I'm a JJ Redick fan. I'm sure there's not very many of you guys out there that love JJ Redick, but I would spend money on your JJ. I'm guessing 99.99% of other people would not spend money on JJ Redick. That's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. So that's why I'm thinking this thing will like taper off, and a lot of people are going to be bag holding where they're going to have like this extra, all of these money they spend in on Troy Brown Jr., Denny Avidja. Who are these people? No disrespect, but I don't know these people. Yeah, and they're going to think that they have this money, but they're just going to slowly see their investment taper down, down, down. So, I mean, I guess right now, if you guys can get in and you guys have like some money to burn, there will still be like, we're on the upswing still. So, you guys can make money if you buy in here, you know, and you sell over here. But trust me, there's going to be a peak eventually. And this is with all things stock market, cards, sneakers. There's a peak where it just isn't sustainable. Like, nobody's going to spend $1,000 on Ish Smith. It's just not happening. So, you need to cut your losses at a certain point, or, you know, take your wins, take your gains, and cash out. But yeah, those are the comments. I would say, like, for rare tier or legendary tier, long term, long term. I'm not talking long term like 3 months, 6 months. Long term, 10 years, 20 years. These rare tier and legendary tier will probably be going for a good sizable amount of money. I can see that. I do believe in the future of like where things are going into a more digital realm, right? So I do see value in these NFTs to an extent. I'm always an advocate that I like having things like tangible per se in my hand. And I don't know how many times I would watch a highlight that I quote unquote own, but yeah, I can see that there will be value in this down the road. It's just, I just feel like there's a misconception going on with NBA Top Shot right now where people think they can just get a bunch of comments and they'll make a bunch of money. When we'll see right after this pre-order pack set, I don't think there's going to be a lot of like resale for those, for most of them. The peak already done. Yeah. See, people are talking about the peak already and stuff, and it might happen. It might happen once everybody knows about it. Once people are tweeting, you know, it's kind of a good time to get out, or a good idea to get out. Unless you hit on like Giannis stuff or like LeBron James, then that's all luck. But it's the same thing with cards. If you're hitting like Lukas or, you know, Zion's and stuff, it's very unlikely you'll hit those. But for the comments, I don't think there's going to be that much money because again, you got to like get a buyer to buy Ish Smith. How many are there? All moments right now are slowly dropping because of paper hands. Um, I don't know if it's a paper hand thing. I can see why commentary are dropping. Like I just gave this whole speech on it. I think you got to take your profits. Like, they're just gonna keep flooding more and more comments, and then eventually, like that one random pass, outlet pass card or whatever you have, NFT you have, it's just nobody's gonna want it because there's gonna be like other, I don't know, random player outlet passes that'll be worth more. They're just be more accessible for cheaper. Yeah. And the problem with this, no, I mean, I do understand it. Like, I understand exactly what's going on with this. Like, I'm in Bitcoin, I'm invested in the stock market, I'm invested in cars, I'm invested in a bunch of different things. I'm not an expert by any means, but I do understand, like, you know, you want to get in and, like, the value of, like, understanding long-term gains with this, right? Like how it's going to change different things, like how everybody's going to move to this eventually. I mean, obviously down the road, you're going to see MLB Top Shot or MLB Top Hit. I don't know, maybe something like that, or something with football, right? So everything will probably move down that road eventually. But for this basketball one, I think the hype is just growing way too fast. And when you guys think of like Bitcoin, I guess, for a good example, right? Bitcoin blew up like crazy quickly at a certain point when it started getting like traction and people and eyes were getting on it. Then it just straight plummeted. And then it took a while for it to recover, and now it's at all-time highs. But again, that's long-term thoughts. And again, for common tier, I just don't think common tier are worth it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think rare tier and legendary tier, very good investments. If you get those, you're super lucky. Hold those for life. They could probably make you into like a millionaire by the time you're like 30 or 40 or 50, however old you guys are. Season 1 and season 2 are a good hold. You need to copyright the baseball thing. I mean, it's probably already in the works behind the scenes, guys. Like, you see NBA Top Shot, it's gonna be MLB, and you know next is NFL. It's gonna happen, and eventually, yeah, that we're gonna see all of that. Um, it's the same way like all of these card stuff. You know, like people are trying to find like the next big thing, so people are investing in like UFC trading cards. UFC trading cards, you know. So, yeah, this is kind of where we're going with everything, but it's just something that I kind of did want to mention in this video because I did want to make like a actual YouTube video on it, but I'm nowhere near an expert to talk on this, so it's just more like my personal thoughts on it. If you guys do want to like research it and get into it yourself, I highly recommend you guys look up non-fungible tokens 101. It's on Forbes over here, and it tells you guys exactly what NBA Top Shot is and if there's growth potential. But I'm just giving you guys my own breakdown of it. Like, I can tell you I bought one pack. I'm not buying anything on the marketplace. I don't plan on buying anything on the marketplace. I'd rather put my money into, like, Ethereum or Bitcoin or something if I was going to do like speculation, or even like speculation stocks like the SPACs or something like that. So, yeah, that's just my thoughts. But it's up to you guys. Invest where you guys will. I'm not a financial advisor by any means. You can listen to Gary Vee. He tweeted NFTs will be the gateway to access to those good money. I don't know. Gary Vee is an interesting guy. But yeah, guys, that's basically it for this stream. Short stream. I'm happy all of you guys jumped on. We could talk a little bit of smack about this kid who kind of screwed over his mom, or maybe the mom screwed over Nike a little bit. I'm not sure. We didn't really get to a conclusion for that. But I appreciate you guys' input and whatnot on this. And thank you guys for talking to me about all of this and your guys' thoughts and showing me the complex articles. Always really, really cool. I appreciate it. We will have a video up on Wednesday, I believe, and then also another video up on Friday. Obviously, the mystery box, and then I believe this is good for you guys that you got in here. In 2 weeks, we should be having the gender reveal video out. I don't know the gender still. We're finding out next week. So we're finding out the gender next week. That one's gonna be sick, guys. So really, really excited about that. It's gonna be my favorite unboxing probably of all time. Gender reveal video. Keep an eye out for that, guys. But thank you guys so much for coming through. Love all of you guys behind the camera. And until next time, guys, stay humble, stay blessed, take care, and I will see all of you guys on the next episode. Shoots.